What's good, everybody? What's good? Oh my god. This is the first episode of WillOnAWhim More. Oh my god. Historical, game-changing, the best thing that ever happened to this world, says nobody. Will, why did you create another YouTube channel? Like, what's the tea? Because I wanted to. So if you know me from WillOnAWhim, you know that, which most likely you do. I mostly do like hair videos on my other channel, but to have another space to put all kinds of weird, crazy stuff up, creating a new channel was perfect. If I want to come up here and just pick my burgers for like 5 minutes straight, then I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. But I also thought this was a great way to reintroduce myself to all of you. So we're gonna be doing a Q&A today just to get to know each other a little bit more. Mostly it's y'all knowing about me, because I ain't ask y'all no questions. It's mostly just me talking about me. What is going on? It really felt like my saliva was doing backflips in my throat just now. The other day I asked you guys on my YouTube channel, WillOnAWhim, go subscribe down below. Q&A time, ask any and all of your questions below. And underneath it, I put this very beautiful picture of Rihanna where a lot of people are vying for her attention. And she's just like, oh, the ghetto. Anyways, after sifting through about 73 are you gay questions, we got some other questions to answer. So let's go ahead and answer those. Who was the most rudest YouTuber you met? Spill that tea, Will. Here's the tea. All right. Oh my god. You thought I spilled some tea, but no, I didn't, because there was no tea in there. I've met a few YouTubers and they've all actually been more than nice to me. Like I've met He Flawless and he was just very lovely in person. Ricky Thompson, he was nice. Naturally Philo, shout out to Naturally Philo. Would you ever cut your natural hair off? Yes, I would not do that, because yes, I want to do that. Nope, I don't. Yep. Who are your favorite non-hair related YouTubers? Okay, so here's the thing. Some of those YouTubers are sort of hair related, but like not totally. So I would say like Kennedy Johnson. She's super funny. She still does natural hair videos, but like not as often as like she has a nice balance of different types of content on her channel, but she's hilarious. And she's also very pretty, very talented. I also like, let me see real quick. For Y'all Entertainment, Alyssa Ashley Graham, who's actually a model, but she has a podcast that's like really dope on YouTube. Potter Howard, Adrian Expression, Damon and Joe, like the list really just goes on and on. What tips did you have to prevent hair breakage? There's so many different ways to prevent breakage. At the end of the day, it comes down to being gentle with your hair, moisturizing your hair, and protecting your hair at night. You know what I mean? Like when you're vulnerable, sis, and you're just, you know, tossing and turning. Is you okay? Is you good? Because I want to know. That's a nice question. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I is good and I is okay. Y'all remember Glozell? Ain't that her intro where she'd just be like, is you good? Because I wanted to know. What would you be doing if you didn't have a YouTube channel? Making patty cakes. Can you do singing covers? Because you got them vocals, sister. Thank you, Sabria. But nope. Would you ever consider adopting or having a child? If so, would you do it with your significant other or alone? I would definitely like to get pregnant myself and give birth to the baby. No, I'm kidding. Honestly, if like the stars are aligned, sis, I won't have kids. I'm like stuck in between wanting kids and like not wanting kids, like because there's so many benefits to both. Like one steps towards a baby, sis, and you financially ruin your life. Also, I feel like if I ever were to adopt a child, I'd probably go too far and I'd just end up on like a TLC special. Man adopts 12 babies. Like I don't want to be that. You single, out here ready to mingle, or just focusing on you, sis? I'm just focusing on me right now, girl. To be honest, I'm not necessarily looking for a relationship, but I'm also very open to just like establishing any kind of relationship and just seeing where it goes. So if you know anybody, rich, you know what to do. WillOnAWhim15@gmail.com. Why did you decide to go natural? So I didn't necessarily decide to go natural. I feel like the natural hair movement was sort of the disowning of relaxers and chemical products processing your hair. But I personally just made the decision to grow my hair out, which as a man was a bit of a different experience than like most Black women in the natural hair community. So because that experience was different, I wanted to, one, share my experience as I grew my hair out. So that was sort of like motivation by Kelly Rowland to grow my hair out. But also I was like, I want to look cute. There was this one boy in my 3rd grade reading class who used to come to school with these chunky, big, thick cornrows. And I was so jealous. So from the age 8, maybe age 9, all the way up until like I started to grow my hair out, I had just been thinking like, oh my God, I can't wait to just grow my hair out. So that's what your boy did. What's 3 personal goals you plan to achieve for 2019? I don't necessarily talk about my goals. I don't like to talk about my goals with a whole bunch of people that I don't necessarily too much know. But one of the goals that I do have is to travel to at least 5 different countries this year. What's the most embarrassing thing that happened while you were in grade school? Oh My God, I already know, sis. I already know what to say. So when I was in 4th grade, my mom signed me up for these golf classes or golf club or whatever it was called. And it was just basically a whole bunch of kids who were being forced by their parents to play golf. Because what 10-year-old is like, oh, I want to play golf? We had to wear these uniforms, which was khaki pants and a yellow shirt. And sis, I looked good. Okay, I looked good in that outfit and I was very proud of it. I was like, ooh, that's the only reason I'm staying in this club is because this outfit is cute. But when it came to actual golfing, which I actually was pretty good at it, it meant that in the summer we would have to go to these golf courses that were like 19 holes deep or however long. And we had to walk miles and miles and miles to get through all the holes. And there's no bathrooms. If you have to go to the bathroom and you're like 4 miles out, you have to get a golf cart to take you all the way to the ranch. So when there's like 15 kids running around in this golf club, they make you go to the bathroom before you go out. I guess I thought I was Superman with a whole super bladder because I skipped out on going to the bathroom. Why? Because my shirt was tucked so perfectly and neatly that I didn't want to mess it up. So here I am on hole like 7. I'm sweating because I got to go to the bathroom. And I'm like, hey, yeah, I got to go to the bathroom. And there's no golf carts around. So one of the supervisors is like, pointing to the left and I'm like, what's over there, sis? And I look to the left and there's trees, sis. Not even like thick, brushy trees, straight up tree stubs. And they're like, go to the bathroom over there. And I'm like, okay, that is not enough privacy for me. So I get real nervous and I just try to hold my pee. And we're on the golf course and we're on there for like 30 more minutes and I'm sweating and I'm like trying to like still golf. Finally, it's time to go. We're walking back, but we have to walk back 4 miles. Like I said, 4 or 5 miles. And I start to lose it. I fall to the back of the crowd and I gently release the pee. Oh, fuck! Y'all know that feeling when you just surrender and you just release and pee on yourself? Because the uniform was yellow and khaki, the light brown khaki, you could absolutely see a huge pee stain on my body. So for about 3 whole miles, people were looking back at me, whispering, laughing, giggling, and it was just so traumatizing and embarrassing. Most of these are just derivatives of other questions, so I'm skipping over a lot. So sorry if I didn't get to answer your specific question, but hopefully I answered it in general. Yak it to the yak, yak it to the